something. Shh. We shouldn't be talking about this.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome.
The three of us again, just chilling in a Zoom call kind of thing, you know.
I got bland walls behind me today, so sorry about that.
I have the same wall behind me.
I have the same curtains behind me.
Nice.
In this time, we're talking about a little more controversial topics. Starting off with pineapple on pizza.
Yes. We'll start off soft.
Some people, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Some people take this real seriously.
Yeah, this might be a heated conversation for some other people.
Yeah, not us. We all agree.
No, we do all happen to agree with for this one.
Yes, pineapple belongs on pizza.
Absolutely.
It does.
100%.
Like, I don't know why you could hate it. Like, how? Like, most people who hate it have never even tried it. I'm like,
Right.
No, yeah, exactly. If you never try it, then how do you know? You simply don't know, and they're just judging based off what it looks like or what your expectations of pizza should be.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I just want meat. It's like, or they're bland cheese.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I do not like those people. I'm like, be more basic.
Put a little pineapple on it, y'all. It'll change your life.
Mm-hmm. Just try it. It's just that little
Just try it.
burst of goodness when you.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good bit of sweetness with your savory.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
Everything you should want.
Like, yeah. If this is controversial, I actually saw an Instagram video where this person was testing out different things on pizza, and he puts grapes on pizza. And he actually said it was good because it's similar to pineapple. So it was like,
But, like, grapes have the skin on them.
yeah, they have the skin, so it might just be a little weird. But I don't know what they're like when they've been cooked. I don't know if they get a little more. I don't know.
Yeah. What about a grape pie?
A grape pie? Are you trying to make one? Are you taking this? I feel like it would be so tedious, but I feel like if you took the skin off, it would be fine.
Yeah, it would be
It'd
very
I mean, similar to like applesauce. Sorry for my dog. He's really crazy.
Just a little suki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, you should test it out, Miss Baker, and see what grape pie would be. No?
Sounds kind of scary.
You're like, that one, maybe not.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know.
But pineapple on pizza belongs.
Belongs there. Yes.
100%.
It doesn't matter what other toppings you have. Put your pineapple on there.
Yeah.
It'll change your life.
It will.
Yeah.
Give
Absolutely.
it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another controversial topic I know Tegan will definitely have an opinion on, is when to put Christmas stuff up. Now, I used to agree with your opinions that Christmas starts after Thanksgiving.
No, not after Thanksgiving.
On December 1st. Okay, whatever. Yeah.
First.
I mean, after Thanksgiving is practically December 1st. Like, you only have a few more days. But now that I live alone and I have to put everything up on my own, it's such a hassle to put everything up and take everything down. And then to only leave it up for like a month. Like, I'm sorry, but it just makes sense to put it up after Halloween.
Here's my thing. It's like, I think you can have it up and prepared, but having the lights on is when it changes.
Okay.
When
Okay. I could get behind that.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Because when I'm driving out on the streets and I already be seeing Christmas lights hung up and on, I'm like,
yeah,
That's
true. Okay.
It's too early for this.
That's true. That's a great point. That's a great point.
whatever. The lights are hanging up, but they're not on. That's fine. They could be any color in your imagination then.
Right.
They could be orange for turkeys and, like, it could be chilling like that.
Very true. Very true.
But then once you turn them on and then they're red and the green and all that, then it's like, we just hit November. Can you calm down a little bit?
Yeah, exactly.
I think I also have an issue when, like, places you go to, shops and stuff, start playing Christmas music.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's too soon. It's too soon. Literally went to Target the other day and they had already started taking down their Halloween section. It wasn't even Halloween yet. And they already had like most of their Christmas section up.
Yeah.
I'm like, the heck?
Here's my thing is, like, I feel like when you start celebrating it before December, I just, like, by the time you get to actual Christmas,
it's gone.
Christmased out.
Exactly. There's not, the hype isn't there. The music is old. Like, who wants to really, like, it's just not as fun anymore.
Now, to be honest, though, with the music, I feel like I can only do that for, like, a day or two. And then I'm like, okay, we can be done. Like, save it for Christmas Eve, save it for Christmas Day. We don't need to hear it any other time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. It gets so repetitive. They all have like the messages for the most part.
And it's usually especially nowadays, like no one actually makes like a new Christmas song.
No.
It's always just this like like the same song, but just like with a little twist on it or something. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
so sad. There's no Turkey Day music.
That is not true. I was just playing the one for you earlier.
Oh, the green beans.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if it's necessarily a song.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's
I think it's a remix kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we do need a Thanksgiving. What would it be about?
I don't know what you would sing about. Everything on the table.
No, it's gotta be more hyped. I feel
like I don't know.
It's gotta be a more upbeat song. You talk about your turkey and being thankful. I don't know.
Okay.
Or I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you're in the kitchen all day cooking it up a storm, and you gotta listen to something. And I mean,
right.
Usually Christmas.
But then you also have to remember that like Thanksgiving for a lot of people is also like football. It's like turkey and football.
It is. That's true.
At least like
it's
in America.
Big football day for.
Well,
Thanksgiving isn't.
An American, yes, I know. I realized what I just said.
I mean, at the time it is, because I think Canada has Thanksgiving, but it's like back in September or August or something.
Oh.
So they have their own version of it. But yeah, the American Thanksgiving that is founded on...
Terrible day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We don't need to talk about that.
It's turkey and football.
Turkey and football, which is... We don't even have turkey at our Thanksgiving.
It's because no one likes it.
No one likes it.
It's dry.
It's dry?
That's another thing we could talk about that might be controversial. Like, why turkey?
Yeah, why turkey? That is
why turkey at any time? Like turkey sandwiches, turkey for Thanksgiving. Like no, like
okay. No. I do like myself some sliced turkey.
I do like sliced turkey sandwiches, like a turkey club. Like that's good, like with avocado and whatnot.
Because that's usually not dry
because of everything else that goes on it.
Right.
You have your juicy tomatoes. You got that. Like fatty avocado, usually some mayo on the bread, some cheese, like everything else that goes into it makes the turkey just be there, and not necessarily like stand out or anything.
But like when you're cooking a whole turkey, it does not matter what you do. It doesn't matter how much you baste it or whatever people do with their turkeys.
Yeah.
Inject it with fluids. It's gonna be dry. It just is. It's a very lean meat, right? So it's just not gonna have the fat to make it moist and delicious.
Yeah.
So that's why we have ham. Although not you, Joshua, because you're vegan.
She's vegan now, but we still make Swedish ones. We make vegan ones now.
Yes.
She gets her stuff.
We accommodate to her
Loves
veganism.
stuffing.
Okay, it's not just me. Mother eats this food too. Let's all y'all eat this food too, so y'all can calm down.
Hey, I didn't say nothing about it. I said the stuffing. I don't get the
Yeah, the
stuffing.
stuffing is a you thing.
You know,
I know it's a
That's
me
another
thing, and I
thing.
usually make it. I don't know why you guys don't like stuffing.
because you
It's
make it from the
just-
pack.
Yeah, if it was fresh,
know.
like
Okay,
you
fine.
got your own bread and like
Shut it down for the menu. I will do it this year.
really.
Mhm.
Oh, Souljohn's not looking forward to
Actually cook
that.
something. I will
I'm
actually cook
scared
something,
now.
and it's gonna be
Oh, no.
delicious, Solly.
Yeah, just so you guys like.
It's just
She's
like all
usually in charge of anything that doesn't require too much hands-on. So the lefse, which just is like bread, butter,
I can't
cinnamon
even eat that
sugar,
anymore.
roll it
It's
up.
like
yes, you can when we put vegan butter on it.
No, because the lefse
the
itself has
bread
milk in
isn't.
it.
Oh, it does. You're right.
And I'm
Ooh,
never making it ever again.
So if
Yeah,
you guys
that
want
was
it, y'all
rough.
have to make it.
Bro, what?
That's wild because you sit there and let people make your vegan food. But going back to the stuffing, I feel like stuffing is just like such a low tier food for
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
talk
Like
about
there's so many
cranberry
other
sauce.
cranberry sauce. Oh, I don't know how people do that.
I don't even know
Like
why.
it's just
Especially
jello.
the can that-
Yeah, no. What do
I
they?
mean,
What do they even use it with? Like, what do you eat the cranberry sauce
everything.
with?
I think like their turkey,
Like their
their
turkey?
stuffing, like
Yeah,
even their
I
mashed
think they do
potatoes. Maybe
that.
I think I don't even know. But I think literally they just put it on everything. Probably because they don't know how to season their food, so they gotta like.
But exactly, that's the problem. That is the problem.
Given
That is the
we've
problem.
never really had cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving, so
No, that's
maybe
true.
this is something that we're just okay. I'm hating specifically on the canned cranberry
Yeah, canned
sauce.
cranberry sauce. I guess I just in my
Sauce?
mind I can't imagine what it would
It's
go
a
with.
gelatinous blob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It shouldn't look like that. It's
It
jello.
shouldn't,
It's not even like it's just
Yeah. Ugh.
like why it look like that.
I don't know why it looks
Makes
like
me
that.
uncomfortable. And they
Yeah.
just like slice it up. They just like and then call
I
it a
guess
day.
so. No, they must cook it.
I feel like they heat
it up.
it
So it becomes a little more
But I feel
saucy.
like in the movies, don't they just like cut it up and like
In the
put just
movies,
little
I feel like
round
they
little
do.
pucks? I
Yeah,
don't know,
you know,
guys. Let us
I don't know,
I
man.
mean,
I don't know.
that's yeah,
if
you
cranberry
know.
sauce from the
I just
can.
know it should not be on the table.
Yeah, I don't think it's something I have against cranberry sauce specifically, especially if it's like homemade. I think it's in my mind. I can't imagine what you would eat it with on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine it going with turkey or literally a dessert.
No.
Maybe I don't know.
I mean, like, I can get the adding a little bit of sweetness with your savory and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But, like
we were just talking about with the pineapple.
cranberries is not my initial thought that would go with any
Yeah.
of the traditional Thanksgiving
No,
dishes.
yeah,
but maybe it was just like in season at one point. Somebody
Yeah.
had it, you
it
know,
was just what they had. Yeah,
we gotta use it, and now it's like staple.
yeah.
Maybe.
But I mean, we also have sweet potato pie instead of pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
You know, some
That's
people would
called
hate
culture.
that,
it is.
but
We also have a lot of things that aren't traditional.
Traditional.
no, I don't know if we really stick to any of the traditional things.
No,
Yeah,
I mean
traditional
maybe mac and cheese.
vegetables, but that's even been a more recent thing for
That
us. Just
is, yeah.
Rosarin always
Rosarin
wants
wants
to
it, yeah. That's
We
true.
don't even make mashed potatoes because we do like
No, the potato
No.
au
like,
gratin.
yeah,
Yeah,
Or we'll do like mashed sweet potatoes instead.
yeah.
Or we'll
And we
do like
don't put marshmallows
we'll
on it.
No, we don't.
Or we'll do squash.
Squash, yeah.
Yeah.
So good. The little acorn squashes. And you just,
Oh,
Mhm.
we used to eat those so much in the fall.
they're so good.
They're so
What
good.
is-
You just put a little bit of brown sugar in there.
Mhm.
Oh, so good.
So stinking good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Bro, this is bringing back memories. We haven't had that in a while.
No, I made it at the townhouse.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
Mhm.
Yeah, I should
Yeah.
do that. This is so easy. You just
it's easy.
steam them
It
and
is.
then
Yeah, super delicious. Yeah. Plus, yeah. So
yeah. We also have like carrot souffle, which is a big hit at our house.
Yes.
Yes.
Fully makes it.
I don't think it's because I make it, but
Yeah, I think it is.
okay.
I feel
Cardamom bread.
Cardamom bread. Oh, I love bread.
Yeah.
Like a little
When
honey
it comes
butter.
to the carbs,
Cornbread. Oh my gosh. Cornbread.
that's where it gets good.
Yeah.
And you got your pear bread.
Pear bread. Yeah.
All the breads. I want them all.
Oh yeah,
We do have a lot of breads with me.
we do.
Yeah.
Nothing
We
wrong with
still have all
And
the
indulge the
beans.
carbs.
Salad. We got
salad.
the green beans usually, or asparagus.
Or asparagus, yep. Yeah.
Carrots.
We make a lot of-
There's carrots in there.
Gots to.
Yeah.
Best part is the leftovers.
Yeah. That really is the best part. Because the day when you make it, it's like you went through all that work, and so now you have to eat it. And like,
Yes.
but it's the day after, and it's like, man,
I don't have to cook.
I did that. I made that.
Very good.
That's good.
It is good. Yes.
Okay. We just went on a whole tangent about food.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one is which way the toilet paper goes. So I know this is like for some houses it's a big thing. People don't agree with it. But I definitely think that the toilet paper should go over the top.
Yes.
Instead of
underneath. This is another one that we all agree on. I mean,
yeah.
just it looks better. It just does. It looks right. It looks correct.
It does. It also feels right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to
thinking toilet paper should just go wee, and it shouldn't have to like wee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I feel like it's just like the backwards motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels icky.
Wrong.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
Wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, do you feel like this is more of a girl issue? Because I feel like guys maybe just don't care.
probably because they're not using toilet paper half the time.
You know, actually, now that you say that, that's true. Which is so gross. I don't get it. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, no, we don't need to get into that one,
But you're right. They don't use toilet paper pretty much a large majority of the time they go to the bathroom. So they don't care.
As long as they wash their hands, man.
Yeah, please wash your hands. If you're not washing your hands, you're nasty. Like
some serious issues if you're not.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like,
You know when you go to the bathroom in public and you come out, you're washing your hands, and then you hear someone flush and they come out and they just walk out the door, and you're like,
yeah. I know, to go the opposite way they went.
I am marking you. I'm never going to touch your hand or anything you touch. Like, no.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
no.
that's so gross.
Yes. So, yeah, maybe that is more of a reason why it's a bigger thing for women.
Yeah. Probably. I still think there's a correct way. And so, even if you are a guy, you better put it on the correct way. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
I agree. Yeah.
It's really not that hard.
it's not.
No.
Okay.
You
want to move to
Yeah.
some conspiracies /
conspiracy theories that we may or may not believe in.
Yeah. We can start light again with this one. With aliens. You want to talk about aliens? Do we think aliens exist?
So
We're already talking about this a little bit.
we were talking about this a little bit beforehand, and this is how we brought it up. And I mean, I think most people want to classify aliens as the big green monsters that appear in like TV shows and whatnot. And it's like, no, that's not necessarily the definition of an alien. And I think Jasmine kind of explained the definition pretty well. If you
Yeah. I just think it's just like a living microorganism or some sort of organism that it lives off planet, like off of Earth.
Mhm.
And so, in that definition, like, yeah, I believe aliens exist. Like, I mean, in that sense, you can just classify, like, if you find a new strain of bacteria on a whole other planet, that, in my opinion, is an alien. It's a foreign, like, entity, that is not original to Earth.
Yes.
And so then in that sense, yes, I believe in aliens. And in, like, what you're saying, so, like, the green monsters, whatever. No, I don't believe that.
Yeah, no.
I don't believe that.
That's just some goofy nonsense.
It does. It feels very goofy. And even if they are real, I don't care to ever meet them or know they exist.
Yeah. Because if they're anything like humans and they're coming here, they're trying to conquer this world. Like, it's not like they're coming in peace.
There would be no good intentions. Or if there were good intentions, we would just, like, abolish that and, like, there'd be something we'd tarnish or whatever. So, no, I'm good.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. But, like, I think Sully's point she's making earlier, too, she's like, I guess you can consider, like, any plants on a different planet also an alien because it's a living organism. And I didn't think about that. So I guess in that aspect, I would agree that I guess there probably are plant life on other planets that are not original to the Earth. But yeah, I don't agree. There's maybe like any intelligent beings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Some might beg to say that there aren't tons of intelligent ones on Earth. So.
You're right.
That is true. That is true. That is
true. Because if the two candidates for this election is what we got, and that's an example of the intelligence level of this country, I think this is a lot right there.
We're struggling.
We're struggling.
I know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But
It's unfortunate, but on that note, make sure you go vote on Tuesday.
Yes.
Do your part, even if you don't.
this might be after.
Yeah, this is going to be after.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. Well, hopefully
I
you
hope
go
you
vote.
don't vote.
Yes. When this episode comes out, we're going to know who the new president is.
That's so
Oh,
weird.
that's scary.
That's
It
scary.
won't be Biden though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't think it currently really is Biden because
No, that's true.
he's not functioning.
Oh my
I think we're
God.
just pushing to the next one is what's happening.
Yeah.
So we're gonna know if we need to flee the country by the time this episode airs.
Yo.
Or if this episode doesn't air, you'll know what happened, kind of thing.
Oh no.
It is true. Oh my God.
Hoping for the best, but the best ain't that good. So
Great.
No.
To the next election. Hopefully we don't have
If we get there.
2028, man.
Yeah, that's still so far away.
It is far away.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna be graduated. I'm
I'll
going
be
to be graduating.
Yeah. Jasmine will
I'll be a year away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
You'll be
insane.
a full doctor.
I will. I mean, I'll be in residency, but yeah, I will
Still,
be a
doctor.
doctor in my name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you graduate from residency too, though. So
Oh,
that's news
that's
to
fun.
me. Yeah. So if you didn't think 3 graduations in my life was enough, let's add in a 4th because why not?
If you ever want to go back to school, you can make a 5th.
Maybe not. I think I'm
Technically, you had a 6th grade graduation.
I did. You're right. I did have a
And
6th
like
grade
a kindergarten graduation. Right?
and the kindergarten. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
what?
thought that was
That
just like
would-
Sully and Riz.
Oh,
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah.
No.
We didn't have
Public
Oh,
school
yeah,
didn't
no.
do. I don't think so. No. Yeah, I did have a 6th grade one. So there's that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I guess I will have had 5 if you really want to count sixth
Count
grade
sixth grade.
graduation.
Why not?
Yeah. You got to wear a robe and a little hat
Did
with a
I? I
tassel.
wore a hat. I don't think I wore a robe. You wore a robe?
Blue.
Oh, maybe I did. I don't remember now. But yeah, I think that's plenty of graduations.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
If you say so.
I think so. Do you want me to go back for more, Celine?
Hey. I mean,
Leave it to your future children to one up you.
I don't know. I guess it did. Wow. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, let them. They should. If
There you
that's what they
go.
want to do, go for it. No competition there. So, yeah. I don't know. Well, you could end up with a similar amount of graduations too. Because if you're gonna go for a master's or a doctorate afterwards, you'd also
be
be
one of
graduating. Well, don't you? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
Do
if
you have to get your master's to get your doctorate?
Yeah, but like, I don't think you graduate from your doctorate.
Yeah, you do.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you get to wear those big fancy robes and everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
That is literally the only reason I'd want to do that.
I think it makes people look
Like,
really
literally at my college graduation, everyone with like those big fancy robes and like every little trinket they had. I'm like, I don't want to do everything to get that, but I just want that.
I just want to.
I
want
just
to
want to
look
look
that.
like I was super important. I did all these things. You don't have to know what it was. You just know. You just know I know a lot and spend a lot of money on education.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Big.
You can get some good scholarship money to go to schooling like that. I mean,
Yeah, you probably could. Yeah.
I guess it also depends on how the next election turns out.
It does. Yeah.
You know.
Why? I don't know how we got from aliens to that. That's actually kind of crazy.
That is funny.
Uh,
Needless to say.
yeah. Kind of on the same topic, though.
Hi, Shiloh.
Is the Earth flat? Because, there's all these flat earthers out there.
oh,
No. The Earth is not flat.
Athena, go back out.
Anyhow, no, the Earth is not flat. Like, come on. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Like, isn't this sad that this is a controversial topic for some people?
Yeah. I mean, but people truly believe it. You guys remember when I told you I was working for the one pasta company and, like, there's the one customer I was taking an order for, and at the end he just handed me a card and I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then I looked at it and it was like talking about the Earth is flat and had like a link to like how to find out the truth, and I was like, oh.
It was
Okay.
so funny when like people do that, because it's like, oh, I'm sorry, where did you think you had the right to do this?
Yeah. But like, also note how no one goes around like with the Earth is round cards. Like, because I don't need to convince anybody this. 'Cause it's a fact. So if it's a fact, I don't need to try and like convince you. Whereas flat earthers are actually like, no, let me convince you. But then they try and convince you with an experiment they did themselves.
I'm sorry.
And literally prove the Earth
I
was
question if those people use like Google Maps, Apple Maps. If they do, then you don't believe
like,
the Earth is flat.
Looked at
because those use satellites that Yep.
Seriously.
Yep. Those
Like,
use satellites that orbit our Earth.
Yep.
Because it's round.
Yep.
And that's how it's able to get the information to tell you where to go.
Yeah. I also find it so interesting that they feel the need to tell everyone that the Earth is flat. Like, okay, let's say theoretically, like, okay, maybe the Earth is flat. How does that change how I live my life? Is it really, like, that vital to try to change someone's thought on what
Well,
the
isn't
Earth
it like the
shape
whole
is?
point is like they think like there's the end to the world or whatever? So like if you go so far, you could like fall off the face of the earth.
That's wild to me.
So like maybe they're trying to
Part of it-
advertise like don't travel so much.
But, like, if you believe that, then like, how does that work with
It's, like,
gravity?
hiding it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But like all they literally have to do is go into a plane and look out the window and you can see the curvature
They
of
haven't been
the
in a
earth.
plane. You know they haven't been in a plane. Ain't no way they've been in a plane.
They say like that like
But you were saying that the
glaciers and
government
stuff
is
like
trying to hide
that
it?
that's what they'll believe.
Oh.
Is
Okay.
that like when you like go to like Antarctica, I guess, and like you have like the big, huge like icebergs and stuff like that. They're like beyond that. That's the end of the earth.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And if it is, no one goes there, so it doesn't matter.
Nope.
So I don't know if they're trying to say that the government like put icebergs there for a reason or something. Like I don't know what they do.
How are you putting that big of icebergs that just stay there? Like,
People
But
are
it's
so
so funny.
special. So special. So special.
definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Such unique thinkers.
So imaginative. So
Yeah.
creative.
They are.
Yeah.
Imagine if they put that to a different use.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
How much more they
Like
could do.
finding
You know?
logic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they should work for a marketing team or something.
Ooh.
There you
Sell
Super
those
Yeah.
imaginations.
They should. Absolutely. Yeah.
There you go, guys. All you flat earthers out there.
Mhm.
Go
Go
get a
find
job.
yourself a marketing job.
Yeah.
Or maybe like real estate or like selling drugs or something, you know?
Selling drugs.
All the lies that they sell, you know? Sell them. Sell them.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Go for it, guys.
That's crazy. So your options are marketing or drug dealer.
I don't know if I meant drug dealer.
You meant like a pharmaceutical rep or something.
Oh!
Yeah, it was what I got, but saying go be a drug dealer sounded a lot cooler. Plus, honestly, they probably make more money. They had big clientele. So if we're being real here,
Or maybe a car salesman. Because
Yeah.
yeah,
they love
Yeah. They sure do. Mm-hmm.
that's true.
Absolutely.
Or actually, politician. That might be the best
Oh
one.
yeah. Oh yeah.
There you guys.
There you go. And then they
All
the
literally
flat
just, like
earthers, go
history
become
books change to say
politicians.
that the world is flat.
Yes.
apparently
Then you
history
can really
now.
advocate to build a wall.
Yeah. Keep everyone from falling off the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Wall. Yes. Anyhow, I guess this can kind of spiral into like the next one that we had, which was like the Illuminati and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Like I guess
A
like
little bit of Hollywood and Hollywood
Hollywood,
going
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Due to some
It was
recent
cool.
activity.
Things with like Beyonce and everything. I know you guys aren't on social media, so you probably don't even know what people are saying right now.
no.
Oh my god.
Fill us in.
Well, basically, just like that. So everyone who wins an award, and they're like in a category where Beyonce's up for that award as well. Then when they go up to get their award, everyone is just thanking Beyonce. Like this goes back years and years. Like you remember, Jazrin, back when Taylor Swift won an award and Kanye came up and like said like interrupted, like things like that. Like Adele has like thanked Beyonce. She's gone so far as like split her award in half and give half of it to Beyonce. And people are just like, that's really weird. And then like they pull out these artists who haven't thanked Beyonce and they ended up dead. And so people are just like, and they're going into like on the days they died are like the same dates of the, like it's the 25th or something of a month. And people are just saying like, that's really weird. But like the most recent thing is like JoJo Siwa came up during a dance award thing. And so totally unrelated to anything Beyonce does. But she mockingly was like, and I'm gonna just thank Beyonce so that the dancing industry is safe, basically is what she said. But then like no one has seen her
Anything.
since then. So it's been
God.
like 3 weeks or something. She hasn't posted anything new on social media, I guess.
Doesn't she usually post a lot?
Yeah, so
On her
people are just
things?
that's kind of the
little sus.
gist around it. But yeah, I mean, it is weird if you think about it.
Yeah,
It is.
it is weird.
I think no matter how it like even shapes out to be, it's just weird how obsessive people can be over
Yes.
one singular person.
Yeah. It's
Or
like
even
really
just like
creepy.
it is creepy, but like also just like the fact that people have the time to dig into these things and pull things from like pull out a 5-second clip from a 30-minute interview that happened
Yeah,
27 years ago. Like,
literally. Like, I know you have better things you could be doing with your life. Like, come on.
Mhm.
Come on.
oh my gosh, so crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
just to walk outside.
Yes.
There is a world out there.
Do something.
And it goes
please.
round and round and round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, come on. Yeah,
It's-
it is crazy. I mean, like, because you can even get on, like, I feel like, you know, Beyonce obviously is a big one, but even, like, Taylor Swift is another big one where, like, their fans will literally go to bat with you if you say one small thing that, like,
Bro,
is,
it's
you know,
giving
whatever. It does. It totally gives cult. It totally does.
It's scary.
And it's really creepy.
Yeah.
Or like, do you remember like during COVID, I think it was, like when like egg prices were like really high.
Yeah.
And like I think like Taylor tweeted out like, oh, let's lower these Swifties or whatever. And like the next day, like the prices of eggs dropped
Wait,
by like
really?
$2 or $3. Yes. Yeah.
That's weird.
So it was like a whole thing, and then there's like this whole conspiracy after that like if like Swifties wanted to take over, they totally could, or yeah,
Oh no!
or
Oh
like,
no! That'd
or like
be
if Taylor
scary.
Swift wanted to run for president, that she would like get there and like everything she'd want to do is like it would happen like that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
We don't need that. She's already
No.
taking over the NFL. We don't need all that.
Dude, I know.
Oh my gosh. That's scary. I could not. I truly do believe that if all of the Swifties decided they wanted to like overthrow the government, they 100% could. Like, do I think it would be for the better? No, but it would happen.
It would
And you know
happen.
how it would all start too? Because you know it's every like white middle-aged woman out there who's a Swiftie who would make their husband's life a living hell if they didn't listen. And it would just be like, you do you, honey. You do you.
Oh my gosh.
Like, come on.
I mean, I feel like it kind of goes back to like Black Friday and things like that when like these it's just objects or things like that
Like,
go
I
on
don't-
sale or people just choose to find intriguing, like Stanley cups for that hot minute.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And it was
Still.
the whole big rage, people fighting over them in Targets, and it's like
I don't
it's a
get it.
cup.
Yeah, it's not even a
A
good one at
cup.
that.
No, yeah.
Like, oh my
And
god.
it's always insane to me how people can't have an original thing of their own.
Mm-mm,
Yes.
no.
There's no,
You just have
there's
to follow the
nothing.
crowd.
Because now it's like, they're like,
Yeah.
a Wally things, a Wally water bottles,
Oh yeah,
Thinking about
yeah.
whatever the heck they're called.
They're similar to the ones that we have, Jazrin, but
Oh, okay.
I know. Yeah, it's like a
Probably just
Walla,
name
a Wallo, or
brand.
something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
An Awala, I think. I think it's that one.
yeah.
But, and it's like, people just become obsessed. Like, I saw it one time in a video, and then I swear, a week later, everybody had one. And I'm
Everyone
like,
has them.
It's insane.
Yeah, I don't know why, and it's just so annoying because like it's trending is constantly changing. So it's like you have a Stanley Cup one minute, and the next you need the other water bottle, and it's like, but I just got this one, so
It's like everybody who feels the need to have a Starbucks cup.
Yeah.
And, like, so many people will just buy them to have them. And I'm like,
Yeah. And they suck. Like, let's be real. They suck. You drop
They
it
do.
once
and it's
from
broken.
like an inch off the ground and it practically
It's
shatters.
broken.
Yeah. Like it's unusable.
And they're
And,
not even
like,
cute anymore. I'm sorry.
they're not
Do
great.
better, Starbucks.
They could. They literally could. And you know
Can't
the
do
sad
on
thing
there to
is,
save
like,
your
you can't even
life.
put hot drinks and like
No, and all their hot
They
drink
sell.
cups are like ugly.
they are ugly and they're
They
so
are.
small. They're
Yeah.
so small.
They are small.
Like you're not putting a venti anything in that little.
I think
Like,
the only
come
cute
on.
things I've seen are like their mugs. Sometimes their
Yeah.
mugs are
Those
good.
can be
Mugs
cute.
are
Yes.
okay.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, cute. And I think
Right.
we're a mug family kind of people.
Yeah,
Like,
we are.
Yeah,
we
that's
would always be hitting up Color Me Mine. And they'd be like, well, what do I want to paint on? And what can I get the most use out of? A mug. Because I can put
because
ice
we
cream in
also
there,
treat mugs like bowls.
cereal.
We do. Yeah, we
Soup.
used to eat cereal out of it, soup, ice cream.
Ice cream,
Yeah.
like literally, yeah.
Anything. You
Yeah.
could put anything in there.
It's literally just a bowl with a handle. Like
It literally
That's
is.
fun. I live by myself, and I think I have like 15 mugs. I'm not even lying.
I literally have a
It's
cabinet
worth
dedicated to mugs. Like
It's
Yeah.
worth it.
it is
It's
worth
your
it.
teacup. It's your coffee cup. It's
Yeah.
a whatever you want it to be.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. You can make a mug cake in it. Like, I mean, you
Mug
can do
cake, mug brownies. They have mug
yeah.
cinnamon rolls, I think.
Oh, wow.
They got
So,
it all.
There's so much you can do with
all.
it.
Yeah.
You can do literally whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
I love
amazing.
mugs.
Mugs.
I genuinely love mugs.
I do.
I want like 100 mugs when I have
I
my
do.
own house.
And you know what really kills me is like when I go to Target and like especially like their seasonal like end caps, they always have like seasonal $5 mugs.
Yeah.
And that is so bad. I'm like, it's only $5. It's like, where are
Literally-
you putting it? Where are
That's
you
like
putting
the
it?
bad thing with like the Dollar Tree and like Five Below because you go there and you're like, it's only $1 and $5.
Yeah. It's not.
It can't hurt.
It hurts.
And then
So
you
you're
have
out
10 things,
buying-
and then
yeah.
you got like over $50 worth of stuff, and you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but how? And each was only like,
Right. Exactly.
it's like walking into a Barnes and Noble, and you're like, just one book, and
Just
then you
one
walk
book.
out
You
with
do not leave it.
$200 of books.
So you have done that multiple times
Yeah,
too. Oh my
bad.
gosh.
It's a bad habit.
Chloe would literally, you go in and you be like, I'm not even gonna get a book, and then you'll start grabbing them, and you're like,
Grabbing
I'm
like
just
piling them up.
looking. And they just keep getting bigger, and then it's like,
And I was like, I think I need a basket. See, okay, I don't feel like they always had baskets.
no, they didn't. That
No.
was-
And
They
then
didn't
I
always
put
have
them there, and it's bad. It's bad.
oh my gosh, they're gonna start adding carts. I feel like that's
Oh, if they do that,
bad.
I'm doomed. It's like going to Target.
Sure,
Yeah,
you always have to grab a card.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You always
I
have to
know.
grab a card.
Oh my gosh,
because
yeah.
you're gonna use it. You're gonna fill it,
Mhm, you're gonna
and that's
fill
the
it.
bad thing.
It is the bad
It's
thing.
a good thing.
Especially when it comes to
Bad
stuffed
on the
animals.
bank account, great for the heart.
It's me and my obsession with stuffed animals, man. Like, I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
even walk past that aisle sometimes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
look the other way.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
mean, I was
God.
literally just telling you guys I bought another blanket at Costco. Just
Yeah, you have a bad obsession with blankets.
Yes.
What do you have, like 50 blankets at this point? You have to.
probably. I probably do. Yeah.
I'm not even
But
exaggerating.
see,
Is the
the
thing.
other thing is though for me is like I justify it in the sense where I'm like, oh, well, I shared this one with Scooter, so it's not like a me blanket. So I feel like I need another blanket to replace that blanket.
Oh yeah. Do you end up just starting sharing more and more blankets with Scooter so you have an excuse to get more blankets? Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, this one's been pretty dirty. Let's throw it in the pile of blankets that will need to get washed. Now we have to pull another blanket out. Oh, Scooter started using it. Okay, now it's a wee blanket. Now we need another blanket. They're playing that blanket.
We
And I also think that for a period of time, like Hot Topic was a really bad obsession.
Yeah. Me and Sully used to go there a lot.
Yeah, you did. It
With
wasn't
the
a big.
boba place across the street, it
Oh
was
yeah.
was
Oh, so bad. You just go
dangerous.
get boba and then you walk
So
over to
good.
Hot Topic.
It was
Oh my god.
dangerous. And then it's like, oh, look at this cute shirt. Oh, wait, they have a ramen bowl? Ugh, wait a minute, I want to get that too.
Yes.
And then they also have Squishmallows. Ugh,
They do, yeah.
they
And
know
they have mugs.
they know how to make people go broke.
They do. They do.
And then they even have like special like Japanese candies and stuff. And it's like,
Yeah, and snacks
Yeah.
and
well, if
everything.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be able to try it anywhere else, I have to
I
get
have
it
to get it
now.
here. Yeah. Ugh. And the thing is, you go and you spend enough money, and then they give you like those like $5
Yeah.
things,
$5
yeah.
off.
Come
But you
You
have to
have
go
to
back.
use it like in the next month. So you're like, oh, I have to come back then. Like, oh, it's so bad.
That cycle.
It is.
It is a
It's just
cycle.
like with Barnes and Noble when they give you like the little free cookie thing with the purchase of a drink.
And then
or
you
whatever.
go
And then you
get
go
And
to
then
the
you go
cafe.
get your cookie and they give you another one of those. Yes.
You're like,
Yes. Literally the endless
it's never
cycle.
ending. Oh my gosh! But then they stopped doing that.
Yeah, now it's mainly like 50% off handcrafted beverage.
Yeah. It's
That's
not the
Grande
same.
or larger. No
Yeah,
free cookies anymore.
I know.
Come on, Barnes and Noble. Give me my free
Yeah,
cookies back.
give us our
Please.
free cookies back,
Please. I
please.
spend enough money
that-
there, please.
That's so true. Go
Oh
on.
my gosh. Yes,
Gosh. It's bad.
it is bad.
Should own some stock in them at this point. Like,
No, actually, we
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
show my support.
There you go.
Do it, Sully. All right. Wow, we really moved off of conspiracy theories,
We
guys.
did. Let's go to our game.
Yeah, should we? Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do similar to what we did with the last episode with the most likely to, except for this one, it's gonna be like who's most likely to do it at some point in the future,
Yeah.
rather
Something
than
we
like what
don't
they
actually
are
have a definitive answer and a reason
Yeah.
why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it could be questionable. All right, so the first one is most likely to start their own business.
I would say solely.
Yeah, I was gonna say solely as well.
What do we define as a business, though? Is what I would say.
Anything you own
Because-
yourself.
Okay, because then I could also say both of you, because you guys have always talked about owning your own practice. And I feel
did.
like even more so now, because you want to focus on like diagnosing and whatnot, and Jasmine wants to focus on PT. And like, I feel like having that in one area would be great.
Yeah.
And like, could see that happening. I mean, yeah, I want to own my own business.
I just feel like, okay, so like for those reasons, I feel like that's why you would be more likely to do it, at least like first. Like, not saying like we
Yeah.
wouldn't have one, just that like, because especially because you're such a food science person and you love cooking and baking, like that's an easier type of thing to open up and get started as a business than it would be to like start a medical practice. Plus, you know, we're not even done with school. So,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So,
Yeah.
like,
I feel like there's also maybe a lot less logistics and hoops and stuff that you
Yeah.
have to deal with opening like a bakery /
Right.
cafe thing.
yeah.
But I mean, you also did talk about wanting to do your own escape rooms and stuff, so that's also
Yeah.
a whole. I feel like just in general, your future as your career is gonna be owning a business. Like I feel like that's just what you envision yourself doing.
Yeah. You don't work for the man.
The man works for me.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Next one is most likely to get married first. This one is kind of.
This
I
is
don't
tricky.
This
I mean,
is tricky, but I think I'd say you, Tegan.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But why do you say
Yeah, why did you
really
say really?
when you're over here planning out the venue? You're like, oh, I already
Okay.
got a place I want to get married.
Okay, that's just because that's how my brain works, and I like to like plan 5 years in the future. But I don't have a ring on my finger, so
But I don't feel like you see it as a 5-year thing. None of us have a ring on our finger, dog. Why? Otherwise,
no,
it'd
I
be much
know.
easier to answer the
Not all of
question.
us have a partner.
It doesn't mean anything though, Jadrin, because there are people who meet and then like 3 months later they're married. So
Yeah.
True.
you never know. You could end
Wasn't
up
that our
just
Grandma and
grandma?
grandpa.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But no, overall, I think it would be Tegan, just because you are both further ahead in life. Not calling you old necessarily. Just
Older. I will take the fact that I'm older.
you are the oldest of
I'll take
us, so it's
Yes,
like
so
it
I
would
am.
make the most sense
It would.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
it to be that way.
yeah.
I don't think anybody else is really in the position to get married.
No, you always talked about maybe getting married during college.
Well, I want that for the tax benefits, actually.
I was
So
gonna say she's doing that for the money.
But you also want to marry him, so it's not like that's the
yes,
only reason you
no,
marry him.
but it's like
you'd be
the
doing
main
it at
reason
that time because of that.
because of it. Yeah.
Okay, fair, fair,
hmm
fair.
Whereas like
Well,
you and your
okay.
boyfriend are more like you're at
Well,
that age, you're at that
yeah, because he's
point
old.
in life. Oh,
You know what? For a man though, that means nothing.
it really
Like
doesn't
for
mean
women,
much.
That's
especially
true.
if you don't have like kids at like your own kids and birth them yourself, like there's a clock for that. For men, there's no clock.
No clock
So
That's true. That's true.
until it's gone, I guess. But
Yeah,
that's true.
that's true. Okay,
Um,
he isn't like old. He's only a couple years older than me, but he acts old. But yeah, you know what? Hopefully listens to this and can, figure it out.
I
Yeah.
still remember when, ironically, we were in Target, and I think you were on the phone with him, and I stole your phone to go and talk to him about all of her demands for being supposed to.
Preferences.
It
I would call
had
it
to be
preferences.
nobody's birthdays. She had to be ready. She wanted to make sure like her hair was done, her nails were done.
Which is fair.
She wanted it done during a certain time of the year at like a certain like there were like and I had a list on my notes app, and so I like stole
That
her
is pretty
phone.
specific. Although I've
And
opened up to summertime can be okay. At one point I did want it to be like during October, but not the end of October to the point where it's like Halloween time. Middle beginning to middle of November, not the end because it's Thanksgiving then. And then not any time in December because that's Christmas time and that just is like
See, okay, the way I
cheesy.
thought about it is like I feel like there is a whole thing where like if you're engaged for longer than a year, like you're not getting married.
She has everything.
Because yeah.
Oh, I did
You're
say
not gonna get married, so I feel like you have to plan around that. So like figure out like what time of the year you want your wedding, and then like however many months prior to that,
Yeah.
like that's when you should get engaged.
Yeah.
yeah, she was basically saying only December from the 1st to the 20th.
At the time I was because I
And
think
then
at
it
the
was
time-
or October, but not Halloween.
Yeah. Because I think that's
It was
because
like-
I wanted to get married in October and I don't want to be engaged for more than a year because
Yeah.
statistically
Correct.
people are less likely to get married then.
Yes.
And also just like what's the point?
What's the point?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
do it.
Just do it. So I think that was why. But now since I don't think I'm going to have time during residency to get married or during medical school. And I don't want to wait till after residency to get married. So, like, October is, like, no longer on the plate. So, like, realistically, the only time I could get married is, like, in between medical school and, like, when I start residency, which is, like, end of April to middle of June. So,
So he better get on that real quick.
yeah. Mm-hmm. He's got up until like
Okay,
the beginning of fall.
let's be realistic, Tian. You can get married anytime. It's the honeymoon part that you're like,
Yeah.
I want to take however much
Yes,
time to
if
do
you want an
whatever.
exquisite
But like,
wedding, then
you can also wait to do the honeymoon. I feel like a lot of people do that lately.
People
where,
do.
like,
But does it feel like a honeymoon at that point, or does it feel like a
Vacation.
vacation?
yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I think this is the other way to think about it. I feel like a lot of people in that sense, like they get married and then they start figuring out their life together, right? Like if that's like getting a house or an apartment together, like moving in, like kind of like setting up your life for the future. And then once you feel steady in that, then celebrating that like foundation that you've now created to build your future together. And I feel like that can be a celebratory kind of honeymoon thing as well, right? So,
Yeah.
I don't know. But plus, money. Save.
Yeah. It's expensive.
It is.
Mhm.
Gosh. All right. Let's move on to the next one, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's an easy one, I feel like. Who's most likely to become a famous chef or baker? Whichever one. Solely.
Yeah, I feel like that was just a targeted one at me.
It is kind of targeted a little bit. Sorry.
Nobody else cares that much about cooking and baking.
This is true. All right. This is a good one, though. Most likely to be everyone's favorite aunt. Honestly, I feel
I
like
would love to say myself,
you can.
but at the same time, I could see it being Jasmine.
Yeah,
or
I'm between you two.
And like,
just because your
Tegan,
energies.
I think it would really depend. Because I feel like on your own kids, you would be a lot more strict and harsher with them. I just don't know how you would be with our kids.
Oh, I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Those are your kids.
I-
You parent how you want to parent.
Yeah, I kind of agree with the me because I feel like I just give in to like all their childish whims because I would want to do them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, can we go to Target? Yeah, let's go to Target. Can I get? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get this. Like, it's like we go Sunrise.
You're
Yeah,
like,
we can go
but
Sunrise.
just
Give out one ice
be
cream.
letting your mom know that she owes me some money.
Yeah. That would be Jasmine.
It's like, yeah, so we went out
Be
and
like,
did this, and this. So you owe me
here's
like
the receipt.
$1,000. Be like, I'm sorry, you said what now?
That was a personal choice.
So yeah, I feel like I'd have a hard time saying no unless it was like
Yeah,
highly
you would. That's gonna be the problem with you. Is you're gonna just say yes to everything, and then they're gonna come back and be like, "Oh, we did not need all this."
Like,
You'd be like,
we don't have
But they wanted it.
room
We wanted it
for this.
Whatever.
We don't have room.
"No."
Then you got to get rid of something else,
Yeah.
or just get a bigger place.
Yeah.
Are you paying for it?
No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. We don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna skip over some of these. But most likely to make the most money. I feel like this is a questionable one.
This is a toss-up.
It is. Because I feel like we're all ambitious enough
guaranteed would
You,
be Tegan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Becoming a doctor. That's like, as long as you keep going with it, you'll keep moving up the ladder. You'll keep making more money.
Yeah.
It's like, that's like a guaranteed kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess.
I would just like to put good vibes out there and say all of us.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all ambitious
a lot of
enough
money.
to do whatever we put our minds to. So honestly, I don't
But
know.
then share the wealth, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're going to live in our family compound anyway, so.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds a
little weird.
We're calling it, though. Like a
I don't like that.
Maybe not
I really don't like that.
Kind of sounds like prison-y, culty.
Yeah.
You're right. What are they calling it? A homestead? Family homestead? I don't know.
Nope, that sounds like I'm living back on the ranch.
Yep.
Like, Tegan.
This is not. Let's just stop. Like, no.
Okay. You're living next to each other.
Yeah.
This little family community.
Okay.
That sounds a little like inner.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know.
Yeah.
Well, incestual.
Not that one. Let's not do that one. All right. Most likely to end up in the hospital doing something stupid?
Jasmine.
Or Riz, yeah.
You said Jasmine, Sully? You know,
I agree with
actually,
that. I agree.
yeah, okay.
I'd agree with
Who
that.
was the one
yeah.
who tripped in a pothole and sprained their ankle?
That was me.
Yep. Or got a massive cut on their hand because they didn't know how to use a knife properly.
That was me.
Mhm.
That was me.
Mhm.
Yep. I just have a lot of klutzy, dumb moments. I will
Yeah.
admit.
Mhm.
I will admit.
And so it would be one of those
So-
things.
It would be. I feel like
Yeah.
you're right.
I'm pretty sure I was also the one to stick a key in an outlet
Yeah,
or
that was you.
set your
That
pants
was
on
you.
fire.
You did
So-
set my pants on fire. Oh,
Yeah, so I think
favorite
that can be
pants,
a
too.
conclusive. Definitely me. Yeah,
Yeah, actually, now
definitely
that we
me.
bring up all those things,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, me.
I was considering Rosarin, but now I'm pretty sure it's
In a
me.
hospital, Jazrin. In jail, Rizal.
Yeah,
That was my next one. Was who's most likely to end up in jail?
that's fair.
Rizarn.
That could be
That's
Rosarin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then yeah. All right, and last one, most likely to end up with a cat. Not me, because
I feel like this could be a toss up between me or Sully.
Yes, because
Yeah.
here's my thing is although like I don't care, cat or not, fine, I don't really care. My thing is like I don't understand the appeal of them because I'm like they're just
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like get a
You don't
dog.
need-
Like Shiloh's chilling right here on my lap. Like
Exactly. Like,
I don't
Yeah.
imagine a cat doing this, but if they do, then hopefully I find that one that does.
Yes. There you go.
And then that's the one I would want. It's just,
That's
I don't
fair.
know. Ever since, like, because I don't know, there's just also a lot of studies done on cats in comparison to dogs, and like,
Mhm.
overall, dogs are just like more compassionate
yeah.
Yeah.
and like care more towards their
Mhm.
owners and whatnot.
Right.
Or like, there's that one video I've seen where it's like, oh, like from a cat's perspective, the owner feeds me and gives me water and provides me a home. I must be God. And then from a dog's perspective, it's like, oh, this person feeds me, gives me water, and like provides me a loving home. They must be God. Like it's like that kind of
Yeah.
difference, in
Yes.
my opinion. Where it's, like,
Yeah.
dogs are more like, my owner is everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that's how
Cats
their
are like,
demeanors
oh,
are too.
I'm everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I
the only
mean,
reason I'd get a cat is like if it was like the only option, like this cat needed a home and I was like the only place it could go. So
Okay,
like I'm
fair.
an animal lover. I'm not going to discriminate like that.
Fair.
But it can
Real.
go somewhere else. It can go somewhere
But going back to what Sully was saying, I mean, the only reason you can hear a cat meowing is because they do it at a pitch that's only like kittens can hear, like baby cats. Because we can't hear the meows they do between adult cats. And so they speculate that cats think we're just big hairless babies, essentially. Because like we can't
Yeah.
So I don't like cats at all. I will never have a cat.
Yeah,
I chill with the cat. Someone else's cat for a little bit, but I
Yeah.
prefer dog.
Yes.
Absolutely dogs, yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I think that's what we got for today. That was a lot, actually. So
Yeah,
not all we got, but
A little tangent, many tangents.
Many tangents. Yes.
But yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode, and we'll see you guys all next week.
Peace out.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in. See you all next week.
Peace out.